Cool things to do in Sibenik. Sibenik Cathedral. Sibenik's Cathedral of St. James, now listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the Dalmatian coast's architectural highlights. Started in the early 15th century, this grand cathedral took more than 100 years to complete under the initial direction of Venetian architect Antonio Dal, a responsibility later passed to sculptor Jurek Dalmatinac and then to Nicola Fiorentinac. The Old Town Hall. The splendid old two-story Sibenik Town Hall, just across the square from the cathedral, is well worth a visit. Famous for its beautiful large columns, arches, and balustrade, this superb example of Renaissance architecture dates from the middle of the 16th century and was built by well-known architect Michel San Michele. St. John's Fortress. During the 16th century, Sibenik was one of Europe's best protected cities with no less than 5 fortresses protecting it. St. John's Fortress is the city's highest fortress, perched atop a hill some 115 meters above the city center. It takes about 10 minutes of huffing and puffing uphill to reach from the Old Town. The fortress dates to 1646, when it was constructed to protect Sibenik from Turkish attacks. The Church of St. Barbara. Just behind Sibenik Cathedral stands the pretty little Church of St. Barbara, home to a small but noteworthy collection of sculptures and paintings dating from the 14th to 18th centuries. Built in the mid-1600s on the site of an earlier building, this single-nave church is notable for its unique facade, with its irregular-shaped openings, and a 15th-century statue of Saint Nicholas by Bonino of Milan. The Count's Palace. Another one of the top things to do in town is pay a visit to the Count's Palace, which is just a short stroll from Sibenik Cathedral. The late Renaissance-era rector's palace was originally built to serve as the governor's residence during the 16th century time of Venetian rule. Today, the palace houses the city's civic museum Musée Greta Sibenica, with its many local archaeological artifacts dating from Neolithic to Roman times. Aquapark Solaris. For something fun to do during the warmer months, check out Aquapark Solaris, Croatia's first water park. It offers a variety of water features in numerous pools, which are family-focused, including water slides, sprinklers, waterfalls, and a lazy river. There is also a special kids zone with a fairy tale cave, which creates a fantasy world for little ones. Refreshments, including homemade ice cream, are also sold on site. St. Nicholas Fortress. Built in the 16th century to defend the port of Sibenik from Turkish attack by sea, St. Nicholas Fortress is another of the 5 fortresses in the town and one of only 3 such forts still in existence in the Mediterranean. The fortress resembles an arrowhead and was built on the site of a former monastery, on a small island off the mainland.